This is a routine of active breathing practice. If you listen in the distance, you can hear my metronome that I've done hours of practice on the double bass to. It's set to 60 beats a minute, 1 per second, and we're going to do a lot of exercises getting you to practice tuning into that rhythm so that you slow down your breathing, and I might get you to breathe in for a count of 4 and out for a count of 4 or so on, in order to deepen the breath and really to expand the rib cage, use the diaphragm and get the lung space really working for you well. Couple of bits of kit that would be useful: something to put behind your head or to sit on, a block or a rolled up bath towel, and a ball would be useful for a couple of the exercises. So it starts off in the relaxation position with the block behind your head. And then I want you to bring both knees in towards the chest and hold the back of the knee, so we come into a fetal position. Close your eyes, tune into the metronome, and your choice as to whether you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. And I want you to breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4. And practice breathing in for 4 and out for a count of 4. And keep that going. And the metronome can replace me having to count the exercises, so if you can tune into the metronome while I'm talking, that's good for your multitasking. And soften the eyes. Obviously an active position here where you're having to work to hold the legs in, but otherwise the body is heavy. And there's a bit of weight into the abdomen and the rib cage to encourage you to breathe into the back of the ribs. Now we're going to slide away the left leg, so keep the right leg in with both hands at the back of the knee and slide the left leg away, and continue to breathe in and out for that count of 4. The elbows are wide and the chest is open and tension free. Nice calm breathing. And I'm going to swap the leg shape. I'm going to slide in the left, hug in, slide away the right, and tune into the metronome. Count of 4 for the in-breath and 4 for the out-breath. Now if you come into the relaxation position, both legs bent, feet on the end of the mat, and place folded hands, one hand on top of the other, on the bottom of your sternum and ribs, and press down some weight there, and again tune into that breathing of 4 and 4. Breathe in for 4 and out for 4. In for 4 and out for 4, and keep that going. The arms are active, elbows are wide. There's work going on here. It's not a relaxed position, it's active. And let the head release down, let the rib cage be heavy, collarbones wide. I'm going to get you to roll over onto your front, so we can remove the block. And turn your head to one side, outstretch the legs, and my head's resting on folded hands. This time the count of 4 for the in-breath and 8 for the out-breath. And breathe out. breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Turn the head to the other side. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And out. Keep that going. Turn the head to the other side. A couple more breathing cycles. And I'm going to get you to come back into the relaxation position. This time the block is going to go underneath your hips. I'm going to do some leg stretching. Scissors. If you bring both legs up, take hold of your right leg and a count of 5 and 3. So the leg going down, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up, 2, 3 and down, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up, 2, 3 and down, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up, 2, 3 and so on. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, last two, and out. Breathe in and out. And just hold that pose and breathe in for 4 and out for 4. And swap the pose. Breathe in for 4 and out for 4. And again. And bend the legs, bring them down, remove the block or whatever's behind you and sit yourself up. Come into a 4-point kneeling position. I'll come this way round to show you. Have the hands a little bit wider and the knees with a fist wide gap between, and with a count of 4, as you breathe out, sway to the right and centre, breathing in left and right and left and right and left and right and left. Now we're going to go right, 2, 3, 4 and hold. And left, 2, 3, 4 and breathe. 4 and breathe. And left, 2, 3, 4 and breathe. One more pair, 2, 3, 4 and breathe. And left, 2, 3, 4 and breathe. Still in your 4-point position, but I'm going to turn around so you can see, slide on. Tuck the tailbone and come backwards and breathe in for 4. And forwards and straighten out. Tuck the tailbone and come backwards, dip the head and breathe in for 4. And forwards and straighten out. And tuck and come backwards and breathe in for 4. And forwards and straighten out. We'll do 2 more. Tuck and come backwards. Really deepen that breath. Breathe into the back of the rib cage. And forwards. And one more. Cat stretch. Look down towards the heels. Breathe in. And come forwards and straighten out the back. The following exercise is sat in a long frog position. So just to show you here, you can't quite see my feet, but my feet are, soles of the feet connected. I'll come around this way. And you can sit on a block if it's more comfortable. So let's try this on a block. So hands on the legs and sit tall up into your neutral. And as you breathe out, round and lift. Count to 4. And 4 as you breathe in, up. And round, pelvic tilt. And lift. And round. And lift. 2 more. Now I'm going to keep this long frog position. I'll turn around so you can see. You need to see this front on. Long frog position. Raise the right arm. And side stretch over and breathe in for a count of 4. And back. Raise the left arm. Side stretch over and breathe in for a count of 4. And back. I'll do 3 pairs. Side stretch over and breathe in for 4. Side stretch and breathe in for 4. 2 more. Tilt the head, side stretch over, breathe into the base of the lungs. Last one. Side stretch over and breathe in for 4. And back. Cossack arms, we're going to rotate. Exhale as you rotate to the right and breathe in for 4. And back. Exhale as you rotate to the left and breathe in for 4. And we'll do 3 pairs, rotation to the right and breathe in for 4. And back, rotation to the left and breathe in for 4. Centre, swap the arms, rotation to the right, breathe in for 4. And centre, rotation to the left, last one. And breathe in for 4. And back and release. Okay, now the block behind the head and the ball underneath the hips. Slow toe taps. Raise the arms to vertical and bring the right leg up and the left. Toe tap on a count of 4. Right leg down, 2, 3, 4, and up, and swap. So moving the legs to a count of 4. Two more. And keep the legs up but bring the arms down. Have a delta wing V for this one. Legs together, legs straight. Hip roll to the right and hold. Centre. It's like a 5 to 1 sort of position, tick tock. Hip roll to the left and hold. Centre. Hip roll to the right and breathe in to the back of the rib cage and centre. Hip roll to the left and hold and breathe. And we'll do one more pair. All about control. Hold and breathe. Centre. Exhale as you hip roll, breathe into the position, about 5 to 1 sort of position, and then pull back to centre, bend the legs and remove the ball. The ball behind the ribs. Have the block behind your head if you need it. We're going to stretch backwards over the ball, it's between the shoulder blades. Give you a moment to tune into the metronome, take a breath and stretch back, 2, 3, 4 and breathe, 2, 3, 4 and up, 2, 3, 4 and breathe and stretch back and breathe. And forwards and breathe, stretch back, 2, 3, 4 and breathe, and forwards, 2, 3, 4 and breathe, stretch back, 2, 3, 4, breathe in. And forwards, 2, 3, 4 and breathe. We're going to do 2 more. Stretch back, 2, 3, 4 and breathe. And forwards, 2, 3, 4 and breathe. Last one. And breathe and hold the position. Open the ribs. Maintain the length in the back of the neck. One more deep breath in. And then lift the head with the hands and curl forwards. And remove the ball from behind the rib cage. Lie yourself down flat, straight legs, arms vertical. As you breathe in, stretch backwards and allow the rib cage to extend, the back to arch. Nice deep breath. Come back to the vertical as you exhale. Stretch back on a count of 4. Extension. And raise. Stretch back as you breathe. And raise. Stretch back. And raise. Stretch back. And raise. 2 more. And stretch back. Raise. And stretch back and hold. And bring the arms back to vertical, bring the arms down and roll over onto one side to come up from there. And we'll hold it there for today.